What's up, everyone? This is Eric from the team at Pangolin. Today we're going through how to single-sided stake your PSB in our new Sunshine and Rainbows staking algorithm. So to start, you'll need PSB in your wallet. If you don't know how to get that, you can check out our other videos on how to swap Songbird to PSB. But for now, we'll just assume you have PSB in your wallet. So if you're on desktop and you go to the left side panel, you can find stake, and that puts us at the page we're at right now. You can see I already have one stake position. I did this a day ago so that we could have a few rewards and kind of show what one that's already staked looks like, and then show what creating a new stake looks like. So if this is your first time, you'll come in here and it'll say, let's start a position, and you can click there. It'll take you to this right side menu. So it'll ask you how much you want to stake. I currently have 163 in my wallet. So let's just do like 100 for now. If it's your first time as well, it'll ask you to approve the transaction first. But let's do stake. Then when you come here, it'll give you an estimated gas fee and then the total amount that gas fee will cost. We'll click confirm. And we'll just wait for it to stake. It can take a few seconds. Great. So it took about 12 seconds and it says you've successfully staked. Your APR will be recalculated. And then right here, you can see our SAR NFT position opens up. So when you stake PSB through Sunshine and Rainbows, it creates an underlying NFT position that shows when you started, it will hold your APR and the amount of PSB that's in there. So for this one, you can see it says we hold 100 PSB. Our APR starts at 0. So the way Sunshine and Rainbows works is your APR starts at 0 when you start a stake, and then it changes based on how long you've been in there, the underlying pool, so the amount of people and the amount they have staked, and the amount of rewards that are going out. And then you can see earned on here as well. And position ID just shows you the number that you are. So we've had 2,300 people stake so far, and that's just an ascending order. After a while, it may not happen for a few hours, but you'll start to see your APR go up. Like when I started this original stake here, it was at 0. Now it's at 31%. Once you start earning rewards, there's a few things you can do. You can see on this right side, we have compound, add, unstake, claim. So we'll start with compound. The first thing you'll see is this. It'll show you the dollar value of your underlying stake, which I have $9, not a whole lot. And it'll give you this breakdown that if you compound your rewards, they may decrease your average APR. So your newly staked tokens start from 0% APR, while the old tokens continue with the same APR. So you see at the top, it says your average APR right here. This actually shows me the average of the two APRs I have going on. And when you compound into a position, so I've select this, when I compound into it, it will take the average of the two. So it should be probably around 15% somewhere. And that doesn't change the fact that this one has 31% and will keep increasing. It's just showing us in that NFT that we have two different stakes. So for this new stake, it'll be 0.27 PSB and it'll start at 0. But if we click compound, it'll take us to confirm here with a little bit of gas. And let's watch what happens. Perfect. So you can see the success screen here. We've officially compounded the position and my APR is going to be recalculated. It might not show that directly. So if we reload, perfect. So I reloaded. The amount that I have in here is 150 and I compounded less than 1. So it actually didn't have that big of an effect on the APR. It didn't really bring it down at all. You'll notice if you have a lot of tokens that you're compounding, it will have a bigger effect on that percentage. But the way that it fundamentally works is your first position stays at the same APR. Your second position starts a brand new one. And then the NFT will just render you the average of the two. In Sunshine and Rainbows, if you can compound as many times as you like, and it won't have an effect on the APR positions that you already have. The only thing that will have an effect on your APR, like to reset it, is if you unstake your whole position or if you claim rewards. So Sunshine and Rainbows was set up to reward the people who don't sell the tokens that they earn, and then disincentivize people who just want to earn rewards and sell them every single day. So we'll see what that looks like. If you go into claim here, I don't have any current rewards, but you'll see the breakdown. Due to the nature of SAR staking, your rewards will drop your APR. Claiming your rewards will drop your APR to 0. So instead, if you don't want to lose your APR, you can compound. So if you do this, it'll just claim the rewards and then keep that 150 PSB in there, but it'll just restart the APR at 0 and it'll have to start changing based on its average and time in there. So if you unstake, I could unstake hypothetically the entire position here. So unstaking, it just restarts the entire APR of the position from zero. And also it will take out the 150 PSB in there. So it'll just be an NFT with 0% APR and 0 PSB in there. With the nature of NFTs, we can't remove the NFT from your wallet, so that NFT will still live in your wallet. It will just not have anything related to it. And then the last option you have is to add. So if you wanted to add more, you can do, say you wanted to add 40. So this is very similar to compounding. This will create another one and another position that starts at zero with these 40 PSB, and the APR will just show an average of the two. So if we do this, and it'll give you a little breakdown here of what the new APR will probably look like. And then it gives you can read all of this, but it basically just adds PSB to your SAR position, and your original balance continues at the same PR while this newly added token starts from 0% and changes based on the amount of time that we're in there. So if we click stake and then do the transaction again, perfect. So we can see the success message, and actually right away, it added that 40 in here. So it went from 150 to 190, and our APR went from 31% to about 24. So that doesn't mean our whole stake is down to 24%. It just means that our first one was at 31%, and now the new one's at zero. So it's taking the average and it's weighted on the amount that we have in there. It can be a bit confusing, and we'll definitely do more videos, and we're always around to answer questions in Discord if you have them. One important thing to note is you can buy and sell these NFTs on Sparkle's marketplace. So just be aware that the underlying PSB and the underlying APR are connected to that NFT. So if you list it on there, just know that you will lose all of that. And if you're buying, just be aware that there are a lot of things that go into play. We'll do more content around that, but that's all for today. Thanks for joining. Find us in Discord if you have any questions, and we'll see you next time.